Hello class. In this tutorial, loan repayment schedule second part, we'll be learning what will happen to the analysis if the periodicity, that is half yearly, half yearly, quarterly, bi-monthly, monthly, gets changed, then how the values of the loan repayment schedule also gets changed. So suppose your question is as similar to the first part, that is amount of loan is 1 lakh, interest rate is 15% and period of repayment is 5. So your first step is to create a list here, that is yearly, half yearly, quarterly, bi-monthly, monthly, and you have to enter the periods manually. That is, in yearly there will be only one payment, in half yearly there will be two payments, quarterly 4, bi-monthly 6 and monthly 12. So first we have to create a drop down list here. For that, just go to data, then data validation. After that, allow list, and the source is this. Okay, just select this. Okay, so now I am having these options. Suppose I am selecting quarterly only. Now in this cell I have to enter the periodicity number. If it is quarterly, I want 4 to be here. So for that I have to use a formula. Which formula? Vlookup formula, because I want to look up for this value in this table to have the value in second column. So if I change this to something else, the value will get updated here automatically. So it is very simple, just use VLOOKUP formula, VLOOKUP. So first syntax is lookup value is in this cell, table array is this is the table, and column index number is 1, 2. So we have the second column ki we need the values. After that is we want the approximate match or exact match. So we want the exact match. Close. Now it gives me the value of 4. So if I change this to bi-monthly, it will give me 6. If I change this to half yearly, it will give me 2. So suppose I'm changing this to quarterly only. Okay. Now this next step is to calculate the installment, and we have already discussed in the first part. We have to use the PMT formula for that. PMT rate is your 15%, divide by your periodicity, and periodicity is now in this cell, that is C35. After that, your number of repayment period, this is your period of repayment multiplied by your periodicity. After that, it is asking for present value, and we have to use negative sign here, negative amount of loan, bracket close. Now it has given me the installment amount. So similarly, now we have to use a simple formula as we have done in the part 1. So here we'll be having the serial numbers, that is 1, 2 and 3. Opening balance is nothing. It is first opening balance is the actual amount of loan. Interest rate is equals to, it is equals to opening balance multiply by your 15%, but this is per annum. So we have to divide this by periodicity, enter. Now installment we have already calculated, we have just simply have to fix it. This we have to fix periodicity as well in the previous part. This is also done, installment is done, closing balance is nothing, this is opening balance plus interest rate minus your installments. Okay, now the opening balance will become the closing balance of previous month, previous quarter, enter. Your interest rate, you don't have to do anything, you just have to simply drag it. Similarly for installment, you just have to drag it, and closing balance, drag it. So all these formulas are done. But there is very important thing we have to understand here. If I change this to monthly, all my values are getting updated on its own. I don't have to put any if condition here because everything is now interrelated with this cell. I've already used the VLOOKUP formula here. But now I want my data to be like this. If I update this to anything, the serial number will also get updated accordingly. Okay, how I can do it? As we have discussed in depreciation part 3 video, we can use the if condition in serial numbers, and then we can use the count a condition, count normal count condition. How we can use it? It's very simple. So first one we have entered manually. Now we have to use if condition. What is if? If the upper cell is less than period of repayment multiply by the periodicity, we have to fix this. We have to fix period of repayment as well as periodicity. Then give me value of upper cell plus 1, otherwise give me nothing. Okay. If this cell is less than the multiplication of this, then give me upper cell plus 1, otherwise give me nothing. Bracket close. Okay, it is giving me 2. Now just drag this. Suppose drag this till 88. Okay, control D. We have entered the formula. Since this is yearly, only 5 periods are showing. Now if I change this to suppose half yearly, now it is automatically coming to be 10. If I am changing this to quarterly, then the values are coming up till 20. So this is done. Now we'll interlink all our cells to this serial number only. How we can interlink? Just leave the first row, start with the second row. What is this? If count of this cell, that is this cell, I'm so sorry, if the count of this cell is equals to 1, then give me the value of previous quarter, closing balance of previous quarter, otherwise give me nothing. Enter. Now just simply drag this formula till 89th, till 88, sorry. Control plus D, or you can simply drag them also. Interest. Similarly, in second row, just use this if and count. If count of this cell is equals to 1, then only give me, otherwise give me nothing. Bracket close. Similarly, drag this formula till 88. Control plus D or drag it. Next is installment. Same. Second row, enter if count of this cell is equals to 1, then give me D37 installment value, otherwise give me nothing. Enter. And similarly just drag this till 88. Control plus T. Now closing balance. Similarly, if count of this cell is equals to 1, then give me this, otherwise give me nothing. Bracket close. And drag this also till 89. Okay. Now see the magic. If I change this to suppose yearly, only up to 5 rows it is showing me the value. If I changing this to half yearly, then it is showing me up to the 10 only. If I am changing this to quarterly, it is showing me up till 20 period. And if I'm changing this to monthly, it will give me till 49th period, and we can definitely extend it further, but since of constraint of space, I am doing this only till row number 49. So see, this is very easy now. Now there are two more important things I need to discuss. For that I am creating a separate video. Thank you.